So yesterday we discussed a new anti-Bernie Sanders attack ad that was funded by a conservative group. It's playing in Iowa. Let's take a look at it.
Senator Bernie Sanders has some very big plans. Bernie wants to provide free college for our young people. No tuition, completely free. Now Bernie's doubling down with Medicare for all, which is basically single-payer, government-sponsored health care. No big insurance companies, just more government spending, paid for by raising taxes on Wall Street, big business, and the super rich. Senator Bernie Sanders, too liberal for Iowa. ESA Fund is responsible for the content of this ad.
Now, we discussed yesterday that the ad is totally accurate, and if anything, it's going to help Bernie, because the stuff they're talking about is perfectly lovely. Free college. Free. And, you know, he's going to tax the super rich. Yeah, a lot of people like that. Even Republicans can get behind that. So it turns out that was the idea. They're actually trying to help Bernie. MSNBC reports on this. If Republicans have gone from defending Sanders to attacking him, maybe it means GOP insiders are getting scared of the Vermont Independent. Nope, it's a nice idea, but that's not what's going on here. In fact, far from an attack ad, this commercial, backed by a prominent Republican megadonor, is the latest evidence of the GOP trying to help Sanders, not hurt him. Indeed, in this case, it's hardly even subtle. This commercial touts Sanders' support for tuition-free college, single-payer health care, and higher taxes on the super-rich. In other words, we're talking about a Republican megadonor investing in a faux attack ad to help Sanders win because he sees Sanders as easy to beat in November. Now, I'm going to come back to that in a second, but let me continue here because they give more evidence to this effect, or they tell you about a previous time that somebody did this, and it worked. Quote, it's the mirror image of the tactic Senator Claire McCaskill used in the 2012 U.S. Senate race in Missouri, where she invested in ads intended to boost then-Representative Todd Akin in his primary race, with commercials touting his far-right positions and calling him too conservative. The point was to make Akin look better in the eyes of Missouri Republicans so he'd win the primary, making it easier for the incumbent Democrat to defeat him on Election Day. It worked beautifully. Akin won the primary, and then McCaskill won the election by over 15 points. So this Republican megadonor thinks he's so bright. He thinks he's brilliant. I got it. I'll do a fake attack ad against Bernie, make the Democratic base excited, make them like him more, make it so that Bernie beats Hillary, and then in the general election, when we run against Bernie, we're going to lose by 1.5 miles. What? Oh my God, I can't believe that happened. Bernie Sanders just won. You idiot. These guys, they don't live in a world where facts exist. They don't care about polling. They don't care about data. It's all gut feelings. This is establishment wisdom 101, and it's dead wrong. He's like, come on. He's Bernie Sanders. His name is Bernie. He's old. He's a Jew atheist or some shit. He's a socialist. Forget. He's got no chance. Did you bother to even for a split second look at the fucking polling data, dipshit? Bernie Sanders is crushing your frontrunner, Donald Trump, by 13 points. Bernie Sanders is beating most of the Republicans by a wider margin than Hillary Clinton is. They're so arrogant and sure of themselves, and they're dead wrong. So what I say is go right ahead. Run more ads like that. Go for it. Please. Let's lift up our candidates some more here. Iceberg dead ahead, bitch. You don't even realize it. Oh, we're gonna get this guy. This guy's so defeatable. Oh my God, he just won in a landslide. You know what it is? Because they're not issues based. So they don't know what the American people see in Bernie when Bernie's up there talking about all these substantive things that the overwhelming majority of the American people agree with. Even many Republicans agree with him. They don't get it. They're up their own ass so much. They're so deep in the establishment bubble that all they see is the surface of Bernie. An old guy who's not religious, who's a socialist, who speaks loud, and they're like, that's why we'll beat him. But do you not listen to anything of what he's saying? Do you not see the fact that he was polling, 40, 50 points behind Hillary Clinton just a few months ago? Now he's only 10 points back nationally. Now he's winning in some polls in Iowa and winning in every poll in New Hampshire. They don't care about facts. They don't care about data. But again, I don't know why I'm complaining. I don't know why I'm complaining. I should really shut the fuck up. I should be doing a segment here telling them, you're right, man. You're right. If you're up against Bernie, you're going to win by a lot. Let me tell you. They have it totally backwards. See, the real race for Bernie, as I've been saying from day one, is against Hillary in the primary. That's the real race for him. If Bernie gets to a general, people are going to be surprised. They're going to be like, oh my God, this guy's destroying. Well, who do you think is going to beat him? Who do you think is going to fucking beat Bernie Sanders in a general election? Please tell me. Please answer that question for me. Is Marco Rubio going to get past him? Mr. Plastic Man himself, who knows nothing about policy substance, who doesn't string coherent thoughts together, he just says stupid shit and throws red meat out to the base? You think Ted Cruz's smarmy ass is going to get more people to like him than Bernie Sanders? You think Donald fucking Trump is going to beat him? No, but see, that's the thing. Imagine a race between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. What is Donald going to say? She's bought by the billionaires. She's bought by Wall Street. I'm not. I'm self-financed. Vote for me. I care about the people. Let's make America great again. Are you really going to vote for her? You're really going to vote for her? She sold you out many times. You really going to vote for her? Look at the money she's taking from Goldman Sachs. You're going to vote for her? You're going to vote for her? What's he going to say against Bernie? Sold us out, but he didn't. He didn't. And he's going to say, I've taken no money. I've taken nothing. You kneecap his strongest argument if you get Bernie in there. They don't get it. They don't get it. What fucking jackasses they are. But let's all don't share this video with any Republicans. If they get the word, they might listen. And then they'll realize that they fucked up and they'll reverse course. Actually, they won't. They're so dense and stupid and they don't believe in poll numbers and facts that they'll just run with this anyway and create the Frankenstein that they don't want to. Well, America is yearning for that Frankenstein. So please, proceed, sir.